Have you ever wondered what would happen if a man with nothing, not money, not family, not even shoes, was given just one honest chance? Sam lived in a forgotten corner of the world, in a village where dust settled not just on homes, but also on people's dreams. He had no roof over his head, no warm food waiting at night, and not a single coin in his pocket. But what he did have was something far more powerful, a heart that refused to give up, and a mind that still believed in goodness. Every day, Sam sat near the old stone temple, not to beg, not to complain, but to offer. If anyone needs an honest worker, he'd say with a calm smile, I am ready. Most people passed him by without even looking. Some laughed at him. Others tossed him pity, never respect. Yet Sam never lost his patience. He wasn't waiting for a miracle. He was preparing for it. One hot afternoon, a wealthy merchant from the city came through the village. His expensive cart had broken down, and the sun was punishing. No villager moved to help without asking for a price first. But Sam stepped up, tired and barefoot, saying, Sir, I don't need money right now. Let me help. If I earn it, pay me later. If not, I'll still be grateful. The merchant paused, surprised by the honesty in his voice, and nodded. That day, Sam gave everything he had, his energy, his time, even his only meal to a hungry child nearby. He fixed the cart, cared for the horses, and never once complained. At the end, the merchant offered him a silver coin. Sam smiled and said softly, I don't need a coin. I need a chance. Let me work for you in the city. That's all I ask. That sentence changed his life. In the city, Sam became a cleaner at the merchant's warehouse. He slept beside sacks of grain and woke up before anyone else. He cleaned with care, observed in silence, and every day he asked one question: what can I learn today? Slowly, he learned to count, to keep records, to manage inventory, and most importantly, to understand people. He watched how trust was built and how reputation mattered more than gold. Time passed, and the merchant, now old and tired, saw in Sam not just a worker, but a reflection of who he once was. He handed Sam more responsibilities. First, small deliveries, then negotiations, and finally, full control of the business. And on the merchant's deathbed, with his final breath, he said, Sam, you never asked for anything, but gave everything, and that's why everything I have is yours. But what Sam did next was what truly made him great. He didn't decorate himself in wealth. He didn't chase luxury. He returned to his village not as a rich man, but as a man on a mission. He built a school where children could dream freely. He built wells so no one would go thirsty again. He gave jobs to the hands that once ignored him. And to those who asked, how did you go from nothing to everything? He answered with a smile, because I asked for trust, not charity. I worked on myself when no one believed in me. I never begged for riches. I prepared myself to deserve them. The villagers who once laughed now bowed in respect, and children grew up not fearing poverty, but inspired by the power of character. The truth, my friend, is that poverty isn't just about what's missing in your wallet. It's about what's missing in your belief. You can lose everything and still win if you don't lose your will. You can be ignored by the world and still become someone unforgettable if you stay honest, hungry, and humble. So if you're watching this and feeling invisible, stuck, or defeated, let Sam's story remind you that your circumstances are not your ending. They're just the beginning of your preparation. All it takes is one honest chance. And sometimes that chance isn't given, it's created. If this story touched your heart, hit that subscribe button now and join us for more powerful stories that move your soul. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. And remember, riches fade, but character builds empires.